Today on the check-in, companies restricting employee access due to high cost. Woo, talk about a 180. All right, this is from 404 Media in early July. 3 takeaways. First, major corporations across multiple sectors are actively restricting worker access to artificial intelligence tools to mitigate ballooning operational expenses. Evidence from internal communications across tech, entertainment, and banking firms indicates that businesses are forcing employees towards less resource-intensive models. The shift is driven by the immediate financial consequences of rapid technology integration. Organizations are finding that open-ended employee access is no longer sustainable under current corporate budgets. Takeaway 2, the underlying financial pressure stems directly from a fundamental shift in how AI developers choose to build their enterprise clients. Instead of charging predictable flat rates like a $20 or $30 a month bill or $200 a month, providers are anchoring corporate fees directly in computational consumption, so they're paying for the tokens. This usage-based pricing structure leaves businesses highly vulnerable to unpredictable spikes in employee activity. As a result, corporate spending has surged dramatically within short periods. One moment in the coverage specifically stands out. At least in one case, AI spending has tripled to more than $15 million a month. The shock and surprise can't be that shock and surprising because 2 weeks ago, they were encouraging employees to token max, where they would use as many tokens as they could to prove their productivity. I guess that didn't turn out to be so effective. Takeaway 3, faced with rapid depleting token allocations, several prominent technology companies are resorting to absolute service terminations and ending legacy access tiers. Internal corporate documentation reveals that some enterprises are completely pulling the plug on specific models to control the burn rate. These drastic measures represent an abrupt reversal from the recent trend of universal corporate deployment. Even industry giants are realizing that they must establish hard boundaries on premium tools. The author makes this point directly. Emails obtained by the 404 Media even show some companies cutting off access to some AI models altogether in an attempt to stop burning through their AI tokens, and big tech companies like Adobe are ending unlimited access to Claude. Okay, you can kind of hear the delicious irony in my voice. I mean, we have been on such a roller coaster around employees and internal productivity. I'm really just frankly grateful that in K-12 and higher ed, even though there has been a very active pace of AI exploration and debate about the pros and cons of the technology, no superintendents telling teachers to go token maxing on their lesson plans. And that's kind of the trajectory that we've been in. Companies, because they are chasing different incentives that we chase in K-12 and higher education and workforce development, have really kind of like let the pendulum swing more aggressively one way and clearly swing back another way. So that's where we are. Let us know what you think. Be sure to check out the check-ins each Tuesday and Thursday and watch or listen to The Big Show with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself each and every Friday. We are super grateful to everybody in the ChatEDU community.